Hello, everybody. Today I wanted to talk about um, global famines over the last couple centuries and just briefly, just to put everything in context. So, yesterday we talked about South Sudan, we've talked about Yemen, and the other place today where famine is a really big problem is the Democratic Republic of Congo. And this actually has been going on for a long time, since about 2000 or so. It's going on till still today. And the major issue there, of course, is political conflict and displacement of people. So it's the same type of story as we heard about in South Sudan and Yemen. But when we look at the scale of these famines, which are significant, they're really overwhelmed by earlier famines in Soviet Union, India, and China, which took the lives of millions and millions of people. But the biggest one of all time is the Great Leap Forward famine in China from 1959 to 1961, which is estimated to have taken 24 million lives. And I'm not going to talk at length about this because it's a really complicated story. But basically, in short, what this famine was about was the switch from agrarian society, like a rural agrarian society where local farmers control their crops, to a communist farming, sort of a collective where the government controlled agricultural processes. And it was obviously a failed beginning for this, which has subsequently been significantly improved. But this image here shows Communist Party forces heading out to the fields to begin teaching people how to grow their crops, or telling people how to grow their crops. And basically there's some pictures from the countryside of workers during this time period, here and here. And the famine was a result of failed practices, people's intimidation by the government, people's reluctance to report what was really happening to the government. The government was fairly oblivious to what was happening, or they were mindful but didn't interfere in what was happening. But also there were some climate issues, some droughts and stuff in the northern part of China during this time period. And so it was a terrible, terrible time period for China in terms of the amount of suffering and the amount of fatalities that occurred during this great collective period. All right, so that's it for today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.